What is going on, subscribers? My name is Amonic, and this is going to be a search and destroy gameplay on the map Carbon. Right off the bat, I'm going to say it's a 16-0 gameplay using the ACR. I do have Akimbo FMGs on because I'm trying to get them to max level on PS3, because this is a PS3 gameplay, as I promised. And on PS3, I will not be prestiging, so I'm trying to get all the golden guns on PS3, and get all the weapon ranks up, try and get all the emblems and titles that I can without having to prestige. Things of that nature. And then you're also going to see me doing something weird, like knifing my trophy system as soon as I put it down. And the reason behind that is I was getting SitRep Pro at the time. And if many of you don't know, if you have a trophy system, you can drop your own trophy system and knife it, and it will count as destroying enemy equipment for SitRep Pro, which is a fairly helpful thing. And I know, me personally, being colorblind, it was very hard for me to see the SitRep indicator where there was a Claymore or Bouncing Betty. Most of the time, unless for some reason I was looking in that corner already, I would not see it. So that's just a little helpful hint for you guys too. It is not patched as far as I'm aware. I did this last week, so it should still be working. And it's working really bad about patching and stuff like that, so it's almost definite that it will be working for a while. The other thing I want to talk about is the difference between PS3 and Xbox players. It's a matter of personal opinion. Some say PS3 players are really bad, some people say Xbox players are worse. And I'm not saying this to be a hypocrite or say one console is worse than the other for whatever reason, but I'd honestly say on Xbox more people are more competitive, they're more aggressive, they argue a lot more. A lot more people have microphones on Xbox and they communicate a lot more, and I think for that matter it makes playing a respawn or a non-respawn game such as Search and Destroy on Xbox harder than PS3. Now on PS3 you'll get into a lobby where there's like these kids that have no clue what's going on. And they're just oblivious, which makes it really easy sometimes. And then sometimes you'll get into a lobby like that on Xbox. But I can honestly say I think the overall skill level is the same on both consoles. I kind of just want to say that. I've been getting that a lot lately when talking about PS3 and Xbox. And the other thing that I wanted to say is I want to kind of compare the two consoles. Now I have the Xbox Black Elite, the 120 gig hard drive. It's still the old one, it's still the fat Xbox, I guess you could say. And then I have the original PS3, the fat PS3 with a 120 gig hard drive in it right now. So both consoles are basically from the same generation, and I can honestly say I think the graphics on the Xbox are slightly better when it comes to actually rendering out the graphics of what's going on. So with that being said, it's just my opinion, but I noticed on PS3 when I play there's a lot of things in the background that are blurry, like it didn't quite render out correctly when playing, or something of that nature. And then the next thing I want to get into is talking about the difference between the two online gaming programs that they have, basically. Xbox Live versus the PlayStation Network. Personally, I like the Xbox Live a lot more. I'm willing to pay that, I think it's like $50 a year. It's not bad, you really pay for it and forget about it. And you honestly get what you pay for. You get a lot more features than what you get on the PlayStation Network. You get constant updates, stuff like that. And really, it's just overall a better experience being on Xbox, I think, when being an online gamer. And consistency on Xbox, the connection is a lot better. Granted, on Xbox, you'll get into a game where the host is absolutely bullshit sometimes. But it happens a lot more frequently on PS3, in my opinion. And there's other things that I noticed, like PS3 has a lot of functions that Xbox doesn't have. There's a lot of things that Xbox doesn't have that PS3 has. I like when sending messages on PS3 compared to Xbox, because on PS3 it's got an auto predict, which actually works really good actually. I'm guessing what you're gonna have to say. And then it gives you a subject, so without even seeing the message, you can see what the person really wants to say. So that's also nice when playing in lobbies that you don't really want to check the message to see what it's about, before you actually have to pull open the menu and go to it. Another thing that I like more about the Xbox is the controller. The controller is bigger, it's firmer, it feels more sturdy in your hands. Granted, the joysticks do wear out faster, which is one negative to Xbox controllers, is the joystick and shit. But on a PS3, when I play as a PS3 controller, the controller just feels so small. And a lot of people who play PS3 and went to Xbox and then back to PS3 again, say they feel the same thing after using an Xbox controller. They're just overall a sturdier controller, they're a lot bigger, so if you have big hands, it's easier to use. I think the button layout is better on the Xbox. I like how joysticks aren't, I guess you could say, parallel with each other. They're offset, and that's really the difference between the two consoles, in my opinion. Granted, they both have the plus and minuses, but overall, they're both solid consoles. I'm really excited to hear what's coming out on the next generation consoles, such as the next Xbox and PS3, I should say PlayStation, not PS3. But it'll be interesting to see what's coming out. There's actually rumors going around right now that the developers have the next Xbox in their hands already. They're already working with it, so it'll be interesting to see.